Today we're talking about how to finalize, how to reconcile, how to close out your budget at the end of the month so that you can really hit your goals. I don't know about you, but I honestly believe that closing out your budget is the most important part of budgeting. Yes, you can set your goals, track your expenses, have everything ready to go, but closing out and finalizing your budget at the end of the month is so important in hitting your goals. I'm going to get into all of that. If you guys know me, I am an Excel nerd. I love budgeting in Excel. I absolutely love it. I love how customizable it is. I love that you can tweak it to work for you and then also tweak each month. Each month can be different as things come up, as things change. You can make it all happen right in Excel. If you guys want, I do have my budget template for you guys. It's on sale right now, so it'll be down below in the description box and pinned comment for you guys if you want to check it out. I have gotten so many awesome reviews on it. People love it. And over the years, as I've used it, I've tweaked it, I've perfected it, and I think it is incredible and really going to help you to hit your goals. So today we're going to jump in. I'm going to show you my real raw numbers, everything with our budget. I'm going to finalize it so that you guys can see real life how I do it, how long it takes me. I'm not going to trim it down, speed it up, anything like that. You guys are going to see raw how it is, how to reconcile your budget at the end of the month. So let's get over to Excel. All right, here we are in Excel, and this is what you see is what you get. These are all real numbers, like I said, and I do have this template for you guys if you do want it. But our income is blocked out as well as our tithe just to keep things a little bit private because we are sharing a lot of numbers with you guys, but that is totally fine. So everything has been accounted for. Everything is in the budget. All of our income has been accounted for, including business income, dividends, interest, cashback deals, sinking funds, day job income, all of that. So totally have $11,603. And then all of our expenses have been tracked as well. So everything is tracked here. The way that we do it is up here is all of our fixed expenses. These stay pretty much the same. They vary a little bit. Like right here, you see Leandro, the boy that we sponsor, $100 over, but that's because we gave him some Christmas gifts for him and his family, so that's totally fine. This includes like Robinhood, M1 Finance, cell phone, lawn care, all of that. Then down here is things that are variable. So subscriptions, groceries, eating out, date nights, pocket money, gas, expenses, vacation, all of that, we actually track down below down here. So I log every single purchase that comes through our budget, that comes through if it hits our bank accounts, if it hits our credit card, anything like that, it gets tracked in this budget. So I love how it's broken down. So these all individual items, they all feed you up here. So if you see groceries, $168.93, we were able to only go to the grocery store 3 times. So groceries, $168.93. So those feed to each other. So we're $31 under budget. And if you want to learn how to save money on groceries, check out my course, How to Save Money on Groceries. It is amazing. It has videos, workbook, meal plan, so many amazing things. A full workbook for you guys. So link down below in the description. And if you use code YouTube, you get $15 off. So minor plug is done. Then eating out, day nights, all of that. So that is all accounted for. Then as you can see here, we have our sinking funds. So we have a remainder of $5,228.05 left to work with. We are able to put a large number to our sinking funds, to our savings, to our investments. We typically save about 50 to 55% of our income every single month. Now, some of that goes to our investments, which some of it is already accounted for. Some of it goes to our retirement. We contribute a lot from our 401k. We have a lot of it already taken out. So that's all accounted for. But as you can see, we brought in a total of $11,603.53 for the month. And we spent a total of $6,375.48. And then so that remains $5,228.05. So whatever number this is, whether it's a lot, whether it's a little, whether it's $100, whether it's $20, whatever it is, this is where you can really help to make a lot of progress, because what we do is a zero-based budget. So every single dollar has a name, everything is accounted for. So if you're still paying off debt, this number here would go towards your debt so that you can crank it out, get rid of your debt. So whether you're doing the debt avalanche, the debt snowball, whatever it is, or if you're building up your investments, or if you're saving for something in particular, you're going to want to put all of this money to that project, to that debt, whatever it is. Now, I know that can be scary. A lot of people like to roll over their money, but you're really not going to make as much progress when you do it that way. It's just going to keep on getting rolled over in this and that. Whereas if you're able to transfer $200 towards your debt, or $300 or $1,000, whatever it is, you're going to start seeing that add up quick, and you're going to be able to make big progress. So we have our sinking funds. So I'm going to be filling our sinking funds with this. Now, what I do is everyone does it differently. I personally, when I'm filling my sinking funds, is I go with our must-haves. So our must-haves are our IRA, our must-haves are our house taxes, our must-haves are our house insurance, different things like that. Things that we can skimp on a little bit is like medical, vacations, home improvement. Now, vacations, you may not say we can skimp on that, but those are a little bit more flexible. And then any leftover money, we're able to put it towards different goals as well. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to go and put things in categories so that we make sure that our bases are covered with exactly what we need. And we want to get this number here, this number purple, or this purple line here, to 0. That is our objective. So we're going to put $944 to house taxes. Homeowners insurance is $700 a month. We pay every single year for homeowners insurance. I don't know why that's bold. Let's see, state home fund, we can stop that. Rental property, IRA. We max out our IRA, so that is $12,000 a year for the two of us. Christmas, we can skip that. Spontaneous giving. We do not skimp on giving. So this is above and beyond what we give to the missionaries that we sponsor, to the boy that we sponsor, to the local church. This is if I see someone at the grocery store that needs their groceries bought, I can buy their groceries. If I see someone, I don't know, at the fast food line and I want to bless them, or a coworker, or whatever it may be, this is what this fund is for. Car repair, let's do that one, 60, home improvement, medical, repair. Okay, the rest we don't need. So after we do those, we have $2,474.05. So I'm going to go through and see where we're at if we just do what we estimated. So $100 here, rental property, $794.71, $50 for Christmas, $50 for home improvement, $100 for vacation, 0 medical, and 84 phone repair upgrades. And then $0 for emergency fund buildup. So with all of that said, we have a leftover of almost $800, $799.34. So we can put $200 to our emergency fund, start building that back up again. And then our next big goal that we're working on is our first rental property. So I am going to treat our rental property the same way that I would treat debt. So I would put all of our leftover money to that. So what I'm going to do, because I don't want to do the math in my head and embarrass myself, I'm going to zero this out. So I know here that I have $1,394.05 to go to rental property. So 1,394.05, and boom, it is $0. So that is what we're working with there, and therefore we are adding $5,228.05 to our savings, to our sinking funds. Now, sinking funds, this is just how we distribute our savings. They're pretty fluid. Say, God forbid, we need to pull something out of medical, we could do that. If we needed to, we had a really big car bill and we didn't have enough. Let me see how we have in car repair. $60. Say we have a $200 car repair bill. We can either cash flow it or we can pull from another sinking fund. So totally able to fluid that. Christmas, I already started buying Christmas gifts, $50 for Jamie, so I already subtracted that. So that is the budget. It is final, it is ready to go, and it is ready for next month. And every single month, it is so important to finalize your budget. So often people just stop and they just kind of go to the next month, or they lose track. So tracking your expenses, every single thing. I love how this budget is broken down so that every single time we spend something, we go and add it to. I'm in here every couple days just adding up our expenses, and it takes me less than 5 minutes to do. It's super fast, super easy. I hope that was helpful. If you want to know some grocery shopping hacks, some way to get your grocery budget down, check out this video here. And if you want to know some side hustle ideas, some ways to increase your income, to get more money, to get multiple streams of income, check out this video here. No.